Good afternoon, YouTube land.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a sit. Oh, it feels good out here today in the shade, folks. It's around 82-ish, 80 degrees.
81.
Wind blowing a little bit. A little bit less humidity. Man, I could use a whole 2 or 3 months of this. We don't get this in August. August is usually our hottest month. In the morning, I think it's supposed to be about 58 degrees. So that's very unusual for us here in August. So before we get started, we got a little bit more hickory we're gonna work up. But before we get started, hold on a minute. Let me get Rose out of the way. She's panting. That's all you're gonna hear on this phone. All right, let's see if she'll stay out of camera for a little bit. I encourage everyone to go. Everybody I know has probably seen In the Wood Yard with Chris. But I encourage everybody to go watch his video today. I didn't know me and Chris is about the same age, and he started his video off today. He had a tape measure. And he goes, I think, I'm not really sure what his figures he was using was. Our neighbor's raising hell out there, ain't she?
That's somebody moving some equipment.
They moving equipment and they got a trailer that's
bouncing.
But he had a tape measure pulled out to, I think, 75 inches. And I think that's what the average life expectancy
Of a man
is, 75. So he went up, he's 62 years old, so he had 62 and he had 75. And his meaning is, that's a very short distance got left. So, you know, he gets enjoyment out of working and doing this, that, and the other. And basically, I do too. I don't take many vacations. I think, to me, we go on a vacation every day. We make delivery, we go on road trips, we do things we want to do with our family, we eat out a good bit, we do things, we help people. I get enjoyment out of that as if somebody would take a trip to Myrtle Beach. Now, my wife ain't the same way, but that's the way I am. She helps and everything else, but she'd like to go on a vacation, but can't leave Rose and we can't leave stuff around here, so she'll go see her dad. A lot of times I'm not with her, or we'll have to make plans for 3 or 4 days. Somebody to come take care of our stuff while we're away, and my business always keeps me here a lot. But we're going to the first Saturday in October. We'll be at the Paul Bunyan show for that Saturday. I won't be there Friday. We won't be there Sunday. But if you see me, holler at us. I just watched the Robin and Larry video. They gonna be there. I think they had all 3 days, but hope to see them there first weekend. But we had a class reunion last week, and what's got this on my mind, we had a class reunion last week, and we had a good buddy of mine during high school days. He had a brain aneurysm about a year, 12 to 14 months ago, and they gave him 10% that he wouldn't pull through it, total family. But he did, and he was at our class reunion. He was looking good, and he was talking about how he was looking forward to going back to work. And we talked a good long time. Because me and him was pretty good friends. Matter of fact, I substitute bus drove for him. He got his bus license for me, and he played basketball, and I drove the school bus for him in high school while he played basketball every year. But we found out yesterday he was living with his mom. His mom had moved in with his mom. She's in stages of Alzheimer's, and he was in there cooking her breakfast, and when she come in, she found him on the floor, not responsive, and they took him to the hospital, and he had a massive heart attack, and he later died that day in the hospital. So that reality of seeing him and his struggles and coming back and then losing him a week after we had our class reunion, and watching Chris this morning with the tape measure. Enjoy life, people. That's what it's all about. Whether you enjoy working or helping others or giving blessings or just whatever it is. Life is very short, and that's why I tell most of my end of my videos that you're not expected tomorrow. So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna split some hickory. Donetta does hickory too.
Let's go for it. Start my engine.
And David Edwards, I'm gonna mention him, and I'm gonna think this. It may be just an all talking video. David Edwards in Georgia. He watches all my videos. He comments most of the time. I got a lot of people that does not have a YouTube channel, but they comment.
They enjoyed watching them.
It's like part of the family. This Woodhound, that's what keeps us going. That's why we make videos. The Woodhound group is something special. It's kind of like our class reunion. You never have a bad moment. You get around these people. Seen Larry and Robin for the first time at Joe's International whatever extravaganza, and it's like I've known these people 20 or 30 years, and it's just everybody we meet in the Woodhound community. It's like we already family. It's I can't describe it, but that's the way it feels. It feels like you meet somebody. Damn, I just met them, but I felt like I met them years ago. So David Edwards, and it's a lot more. I need to make a video on that. He said a while ago we need to have I think that's what he meant. Make a video just some of our funnier moments.
Oh.
That would take a lot of work on my part. But that's an idea, David. But appreciate all of y'all that does not have a YouTube channel, that faithfully watch our videos and comment on them. That's why we do what we do, because of y'all and y'all ideas. If you see something you want us to do, just holler at us. If we can do it, and it's in our schedule, sometimes we may not film it because we didn't think y'all would like that. But if you give us ideas, we try to make it happen. Getting started, part 2 again. That's a full tote. And I think that's gonna be all the hickory I got sawed up. I think I got another 2. Probably got another tote down there that needs splitting, at least. That's the 3rd out of that little load. So I'm probably gonna get 4.5 totes out of that dump load of hickory. And you don't get hickory down here every day. So
Smells good.
yep, smells real good if you can smell.
I can smell it.
Ever since I had COVID about 4 or 5 years ago, I can't even smell a skunk. So I can tell you how bad my smell is. But day's Thursday.
The beginning of your weekend.
It sure is. I wish Wednesday was the beginning of my weekend.
It can
Get
be.
here quicker.
It can be.
Folks, y'all have a great weekend. Take care of one another. Call somebody you ain't seen in a while. Meet them up for a cup of coffee in the morning, or for lunch, or as we call it down south, supper or dinner. Because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Just like my classmate, we was talking about looking forward to my 50th class reunion, and a week later,
He's gone.
he's gone.
Sad.
So, y'all just have a great weekend, make good memories. Wherever you are in that tape measure, like I'm sitting on 63, that's 12 from 75 for an average.
It's getting shorter.
Of course, Rocky was 63. He didn't make it to 75. So, rest in peace, Rocky. We'll have a great class reunion one day, hopefully, in heaven. So, y'all take care of one another. This is Rick Outdoors.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Appreciate y'all, folks.